Hello friends, welcome back to 10th English Online YouTube channel. This is me Chandrasekhar Sage and I am the faculty of English. So dear students, in this video we are going to discuss SSC Public Board Exam 2019-2020 English Model Paper, and that is English Paper 2. Okay, and before going to discuss this model paper, I request you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you already subscribed, you tap on the like button and you share this video with your friends. Okay, and one more sincere request to all the non-subscribers who are watching this video right now. So please immediately you subscribe to my channel so that you will get all the notifications whenever we upload the video. Okay, and most of the time I've found that the watching time is from only non-subscribers. So please you do not come and watch and go, right? Just you please subscribe to my channel so that okay you can watch all the videos whenever we upload. This is my humble request to all the non-subscribers to request on the spot right now only. And then you tap on the bell icon next to that, you select all so that you will get all the notifications into your mail. Okay, and let's begin the video. Subject English paper 2, time 2 hours 45 minutes time, and marks are 40. So dear friends, I am making this video in the point of upcoming board examinations on 8th. It is planned that to conduct examination, and the first one will be English paper 1, the second one is paper 2. So paper 1 you all know very well. So in this video I want to give the full clarity of English paper 2 for all the other students. Okay, so I hope you will like my video. Okay, after watching this video, if you please you share this video with all the 10th class students of other schools in your nearby surroundings. Okay my dear students, right? So in this video you will be able to understand that so this paper means paper 2 consists of three sections will be there in this question paper, like paper 1, and this paper 2 is also known as unseen paper because all the question sheets come from unknown source only. No question comes from our textbook, right? So section A is reading comprehension, section B is vocabulary and grammar, and section C is creative writing, and each section has few bits in these three sections. Okay, so now we are going to discuss section by section. Okay my dear friends, how many bits are there in each and every section and how many marks each and every bit carries from this section. Okay, that's what we are going to discuss in this video. That's why so I request you once again, do not skip the video. Though it may be lengthy, you should try to watch till the end of this video. Okay my dear friends, right? So first section, section A is reading comprehension. This section carries 15 marks. Okay, and this section includes the three bits. First bit is unseen passage. Okay, second bit is unseen poem, and third bit is unseen passage once again. So there are two unseen passages and one unseen poem is coming from this section A, reading comprehension. It means what? We have to read these unknown passages, unknown poems, and we have to understand and we have to answer the following questions given below. Okay, let's now enter into this section A. Okay, with us some examples also. Right, right. So section A, first bit starts with the question number 1 to 5. So in this bit, the bit starts like this. Read the following passage, write the answers in the booklet, choosing the correct options. So here one passage will be given here. After the passage, so 5 questions are asked. First three questions are 1 to 3 questions are MCQs. It means multiple choice questions. Okay, three questions, and each question has four options or four choices. So we have to select any one option and then choose the correct option and enter that letter, either A, B, C, D. What the correct answer is there, you should put the alphabet in the given bracket. And after 1 to 3 questions, remaining 4 to 5, 4, 5 and questions are SSQs. SSQs means short answer questions. Okay, so we have to write the answers in short, either one or two sentences for these questions. So total 1 to 3 questions, 3 marks, 4, 5, 2 marks, 3 plus 2, 5 marks. So 5 marks are coming from bit 1, that is unseen passage. Now I am going to give you one example passage, okay, for this bit. So see here, section A, reading comprehension. This passage starts with the slogan of women empowerment. The question arises that are women becoming really strong? Okay, this is the sample paragraph, unseen poem. Okay, so under this poem there are 5 questions asked. Okay, now first 1 to 3 questions are MCQ, just now we discussed, means what, multiple choice questions. So we have to select either A, B, C, D, any one. What are the correct answer that we have to select and we have to put in the box here. Okay, and then remaining 4 and 5 questions, these two are short answer questions and for which we have to write the answers in 1 or 2 lines only. Okay, so 1 to 5 questions coming from first bit. So children, you should try to write the answers in the comment section. Okay, I can explain you at the end. So meanwhile, you keep writing the answers for these questions. Okay. Next bit, second bit in the section A is unseen. Just now we discussed the unseen poem. So read the following poem and write the answers in the booklet, choosing the correct options. Again, this poem also carries 5 marks. So this is called unseen poem. So first bit is unseen passage, second bit is unseen poem. Okay, so in this bit, questions 6 to 7, 6 and 7, only 2 questions are MCQs, means multiple choice questions, and each question has 4 options. So we have to select either A, B, C, D, like that 2 questions. Okay, we have to get the answers. And then 8, 9, 10, 3 remaining questions are SQs. It means short answered questions, for which we have to write the answers in 1 or 2 sentences. Right? So total from this bit, second bit, another 5 marks are coming. Okay, so first bit carrying 5 marks, second bit carrying 5 marks. So far we covered 10 marks. Okay, now I am going to show you one example poem, okay, for unseen poem. See, the poem is like this. So my country India, the golden bird of Asia, with the crown of Himalayas, her feet washed by the Arabian, is my country India. So like this, if you keep on reading this poem till the end and if you try to solve the answers. Okay, and the questions are like this here. So 6 to 7, 2 questions are MCQs, 2 marks, and then 8, 9, 10, 3 questions are carrying 3 marks, short answer questions. Okay, this unseen poem carrying another 5 marks. So once again I ask you, my dear children, you should try to write the answers in the comment section by mentioning bit number or question numbers. It is better to enter your question numbers only. Okay, they are unique, no number is repeated, so you can enter only question number and answer in the comment section. Right? So 2 bits over. Now third bit in the section A. So third bit is starting with the question number 11 and ending with 15. So 11 to 15, 5 questions, 5 marks. Okay, this is once again unseen passage. Read the following passage, write the answers in the booklet, choosing the correct options. Okay, so again here 11 to 13, 3 questions, 11, 12, 13. So 3 questions are MCQs, means what, multiple choice questions. And again here each question has 4 options. We have to select the any one option and you have to put that alphabet in the letter. Okay, next remaining 2 questions, so 14, 15 are SQs, means what, short answered questions. and for that we have to write either one or two line answers. Okay, now I will show you another example for this third bit, unseen passage. The passage starts with like this: long ago in Mongolia there lived an emperor who feared growing old. One day you keep reading the entire passage, try to understand this paragraph and try to answer the questions given below. Okay, and see here the questions are like this from 11 to 13 and 14 to 15. 11 to 13 are MCQs, multiple choice questions, and for which four options are there. We have to select any one option. Okay, and so 14 15 short answer questions for which we have to write the answers in one or two sentences. So these three bits are coming from section A. First bit is 5 marks, second bit is 5 marks, third bit is 5 marks. All together from section A, from reading comprehension, we are getting 15 marks. Okay, my dear friends, first bit is unseen passage, second bit is unseen poem, third bit is unseen passage once again. Is it clear? Section A, right? Okay, so I hope that you will write the answers in the comment section. Okay, for all these questions, right? If you want, I will give the answers for these questions. You want me to give the answers here? Just take a small break. Okay, and if you read those questions again and try to answer. Okay, I'll come to you. Right, the first paragraph, right? Okay, so I'm trying to give you the answers for the first bit in the section A. So let me read in a fast track. You should try to understand. You can read in late, right? So with the slogan of women empowerment, the question arises that are women becoming really strong, and is long-term struggle has ended? Many programs have been implemented and run by the government, such as the International Women's Day, Mother's Day, etc., in order to bring awareness in society about about the true rights and values of the women in the development of the nation. Women need to be progressed in a number of spheres. There is a high level of gender inequality in India, where women are ill treated by their family members and outsiders. The percentage of illiterate population in India is mostly covered by women. Surprising thing. The real meaning of the women empowerment is to make them well educated and leave them free so that they can be capable of taking their own decisions in any field. Women in India are always subjected to the honor killings and they are never given their basic rights for their proper education and freedom. They are the victims who face violence and abuse in the male dominated country. According to the National Mission for Empowerment of Women launched by the Government of India, the step has shown some improvement in 2011 census. The ratio of female sex and female illiteracy both have increased. According to Global Gender Gap Index, India needs to take some advanced steps to improve the women's position in the society through health and hygiene, higher education, and economic participation. Women empowerment needs to take full speed in right direction instead of being an nascent stage. So this is the paragraph. Let's see the questions. Okay, women need to be empowered because why? Males are empowered, so they want to empower. No, males dominate women, so we want to empower, so we can dominate them. No, empowered mother makes the bright future of any nation. Okay, and to celebrate International Women's Day. No, so the option is C. First one is C is correct answer. So according to the passage, an educated woman who is given freedom can resolve issues and take decisions in her life. This is a statement. Okay. true rights of women and value of women in the development of any nation is realized by celebrating by what? By doing what? International Women's Day or Mother's Day or only B or both A and B, by celebrating both. So both A and B. So option D. Okay, first one is C, second one is A, third one is D. So these two questions, just you try to write the answers in the comment section, okay, in one or two lines. We'll move to the next one. So take the time to read this, poem. My country India, the golden bird of Asia, with the crown of Himalayas, her feet washed by the Arabian, is my country India. A land of philosophy and sacred law, the Vedic seeds and the Vedic core, a place of holy pilgrimage, is my country India. Since ages her holy lands have held sages and saints like, birthplace of a pure language, is my country India. Mighty river Ganges flows through her varied lands. A unity in diversity is my country India. Religion of every color flower on her breast and are watered with a tolerance, is my country India. When her freedom faces dangers, her children unite as one. A land of the origin of zero, is my country India. Okay, in this poem we are talking about our country, the greatness of our country. The questions are like this. So what is described in the poem? Is it a country's greatness, poet's greatness, or India's greatness, or world's greatness? So almost most of the people they confuse by saying a country's greatness, but we are talking about our country, our own country, that is Indian country. So it is about India's greatness. Okay. Sixth is C. Who is the golden bird according to the passage? According to the poem, obviously, of course, India. Okay. Next, the remaining 8, 9 questions, you should try to write the answers. Okay, no? Right. So third bit. Long ago in Mongolia, there lived an emperor who feared growing old. One day he saw an old man in the street, upset at being reminded that someday he too would age. He ordered all the old people to leave his land. Surprising. One day a violent storm swept the kingdom. Nothing was safe from its fury. It roared into the palace and blew away the emperor's belongings, including his priceless golden pitcher. When the storm ended, the emperor ordered that the pitcher be found and brought back to him. People went in search of the pitcher. They saw it in a lake nearby, but no matter who tried, no one could get a grip on the pitcher. All they got was a handful of water. Yet it could be plainly seen glittering and just below its water surface. There is the internal meaning, my dear friends, in this poem, in this passage. Try to understand that. So the emperor's orders were that all the old men should leave his country. The children should leave the country. No, the young men, no, old men should live in a country. Should live in his country. Should live in his country. Should leave. So 11th one is A. The emperor feared of getting young, getting ill, getting weak, getting old. Obviously, getting old. On seeing the old man, he reminded that he also would be getting old, dying soon, becoming strong, defeated. What is that? Of course, dying soon. Okay. So the remaining two questions try to write in the comment section. So far I discussed what three sections are coming from section A. What three bits are coming from section A. I gave the examples. I read the paragraphs. I read the questions. I give the answers. Okay, just you have to write the remaining short answered questions in the comment section. Will you write, my dear students? Let's move to the section B. Section B is vocabulary and grammar. This bit, this section carries 10 marks. Okay, and this section includes 4 bits. Okay, 4 bits. Bit 1 is do as directed. Second one is fill in the blanks with the correct answer. Third one is select the right word. Fourth one, write the right form. Okay, correct form of the given word in the bracket. Okay, let's see the first bit in the section B. So first bit in the section B starts with the question number 16, 16, 17, 18, the three questions. Each question carries 1 mark, so together 3 marks. Okay, 3 marks. And what kind of questions come under this bit? So like indirect and direct speeches, active and passive voices, question tags, combining the sentences with the linkers like a conjunctions, etc. Okay, this kind of questions will come here. Only three will come, right? So I will give you one sample paragraph. Yes, here 16, 17, 18. So one short passage given here, and the lines are underlined. Okay, we have to read only the underlined part, and we have to answer as we asked. One day Kaka Sahib found Gandhiji anxiously searching for something on his desk. What are you looking for? Kaka Sahib asked. Okay, so I have lost my pencil. Gandhiji answered. It was a very small pencil. So in these lines, the question number 16 is Kaka Sahib asked what? So what are you looking for? Kaka Sahib asked. So this is in the direct speech. Now we are going to change it into indirect speech. Can you try, my students? Take a second time to try to write the answers for this question. Change into indirect speech. Right, see here. So Kaka Sahib asked, what was he looking for? What was he looking for? Okay, see the answer there. Right? So preposition comes at the end in the indirect speeches. Next, here I have lost my pencil. I have lost my pencil. So this is in the active voice. Okay, it is in the active voice. So we have to change it to passive voice. Now see here, I have lost. I have lost. Apostrophe shows here what? What is the present participle tense? I subject, have lost verb, my pencil object. So this is given in the present perfect tense. So the tense form will not change in the voices. Remain again after changing into passive voice, the passive voice remains in the same voice only, in the same tense only. What is that? Present perfect tense only. Okay. So I have lost my pencil. My pencil is a singular. This have becomes what? Have lost becomes has been lost. So my pencil has been lost by. My pencil has been, okay, has been lost. So sorry, my children, I wrote the wrong answer here. Just skip it. Right. The next one is, of course, it was a small pencil. It was a small pencil. It was. Subject is it. Helping verb is was. We have to write the question tag. It was. First of all, you change subject to the place of helping verb and helping verb to the place of subject. Okay. It was. Was it? So it was. It is in the positive tone. So we have to add a negative form. Was it? Not. Not comes in the middle. So was not it. Wasn't it? So the answer is wasn't it. Right. Next bit in the section B is complete the passage choosing the right forms from those given options below. So this bit starts from the question number 19 to 22. So four options will be given here, and we have to they are like correct verb form, correct preposition, correct convention. Choose the correct option. Okay, correct word form. Okay, the given word form, correct verb form. Okay, right. And mostly parts of speech are covered in this bit only. If you are perfect in this bit, you can write all the 4 by 4 questions. You will get 2 marks. Right. So I gave you one sample passes here. Just you read here. Timmaka and Chikana were a selfless couple. The sincere efforts and hard work that they put into dash the trees, put into grew the trees, not matching, growing the trees, no, grow the trees, put into grow the trees. Okay, grow is the correct answer. Grow the trees along the highway benefited all the people. Many people criticized and discouraged Dash dream of growing trees. They criticized their dream or their dream or his dream or her dream. So their, okay, so plural form, their. So option B is correct answer. Their dream, okay. Next, they dream of growing trees for such a long stretch. Dash they believed, but they believed in themselves and carried on with their plan, though their efforts dash recognized. Their efforts dash what here were recognized. Okay, so we are in the past tense. Were recognized many years later. Their thoughts, action will be remembered forever. Okay, you can see the answers here. First one is grow, second one is there, third one is but, and the fourth one is were. Right. Now we'll move on to the third bit. So third bit starts from the question number 23 to 28. Read the following passage and fill in the blanks choosing the correct words given in the brackets. And this bit includes 6 questions. Okay, 6 questions, right? So 6 questions and each question carries half mark only, together 3 marks. 6 blanks with the 2 options will be given. We need to select the any one correct answer. Okay, here. And once again in this bit parts of speech are covered. So my dear students, if you are perfect in parts of speech, you can get 7 marks blindly and very easily. Okay, here we'll see the example one. So see here, this passage contains 6 blanks, and beside every blank there are 2 answers. In the bracket we have to select any one is the correct answer. Okay, either of them is the correct answer. We have to select and we have to add in the blank. Okay, once read the passage. A mega medical camp received a huge response, with more than 560 persons being dashed. Okay, it's a medical camp. They are checking the people. What do we call the checking people? Scanning or screened. So mostly screened is the medical term. Screened. 560 persons being screened. So this is the correct answer. And given medicines for a variety of dash ailments or elements. Ailments means what? Diseases. So ailments is the correct answer. Specialty medicines. Okay. In the district, the doctors performed blood sugar tests and hemoglobin tests. They found many persons dash anemic and anemic. Anemic or anemic. Anemic, no, we know anemic. So it's not suitable here. The remaining answer is anemic. They're suffering, we know, with what you call anemia. The anemia patients. We can say here anemic. And were given dash medicines. Specialty medicines are specialty medicines. Special medicines are given here. Okay? And in the dash of different fevers, in the wake of different fevers, or in the awake means it is different, right? It shows the person's what you call the present mood awake. Okay, so the correct answer is wake only wake, in the wake of different fevers, in the dash patients or patients, these patients, it's not. So patients, the people who are suffering from different diseases are called patients. Okay, so second is the correct answer. So different views in the patients about importance of sanitation and protection against mosquitoes. Okay, let me reveal the answers for you. First one is screen, second one is ailments, third one is anemic, fourth one is special, and fifth one is vague. The last one is patients. Okay, and let's move on to the last bit in the section B. So the fourth bit in the section B starts with the question number 29 to 32. 29, 30, 31, 32. 4 questions are given here. Choose the following passage with the right forms of the words given in the bracket. Each question carries half mark only, and together 2 marks comes. So 4 blanks will be given. Beside every blank there comes one word in the bracket, and we have to write the correct form of that word only. Okay. Once again here parts of speech covered here. Okay, let's see the sample example here. So the passage is like this: Mother Teresa was born in Yugoslavia in 1910 in a simple religious family. She was 12 when she first dashed the wish to help the poor. When she first feel the wish. When she first felt the wish. Okay, answer is felt the wish to help the poor. One day in 1946, when she was dashed on the train, when she was travel, when she was traveling, okay, on a train, what seemed to her a clear call from God to dash up everything, to give up everything. Remember, my friends, after two preposition, there comes the verbs in the one only. Okay, V one only. Okay, V one of give is give. Okay, so the answer is to give up everything and serve the poor. She soon got permit to leave. Permit. She soon got okay V3. Next comes here again V3. Got permitted to leave the order and become a nun. She opened a school where she taught the children to read and keep themselves clean. Okay, I will reveal the answers for you. First one is felt, traveling, to give, and fourth one is permitted. So these four are the bits coming from section B, vocabulary and grammar. So 5 bits carries 5 marks. Okay, altogether carries 10 marks only. Okay, now right. Next section C, creative writing. You all know very well, nothing but major and minor discourses. Okay, paper 2 major discourses. What are the major and minor discourses in the paper 2? We'll see. Okay, this this section includes two bits. One is major discourses, second is minor discourses. Now see here major. So here under this bit, two questions will be given here. Any one should be written. We have to write only one major discourse. We have to leave the other as choice. Okay. And paper 2 major discourses are these: biography, essay, letter, report or news report, speech. Okay. Out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major discourses, any two will come in the bit and we have read only one. Okay, let's see the sample one. Yeah, you know that Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a mission that was launched by our Prime Minister. Okay, this is about now prepare an essay. Okay, essay. Question 1, essay. And choice question is, or you are a student of JDP High School and your village is far away from the town. Okay, now keeping in the view about problem, write a letter writing. It's the letter writing. So first one is essay, second is letter. Out of these two, you write any one and leave the other as a choice. Okay, you can practice this question. Okay, and you can send me to my mail. You know this answer if you are really interested. Okay, and let's move to the last bit in the last section. What is that? Minor discourse. So only one question will be given here, my students, and there is no choice. You have tried that one question, and that question carries 5 marks. Okay, and the minor discourses in this paper 2 are: one is poster writing, invitation writing, and profile writing. So I gave you one sample invitation. Okay, once all of you observe this invitation, it's about you are wholeheartedly invited to our prestigious program housewarming ceremony on 6th November 2020 at 4 am. Come to shower your blessings on our family on the eve of entering into a brand new house. We'll be so glad to have you with us at that moment. Invitees, some AN, ABC, and a family. The house address is Sons. So remember, my dear students, there is no particular special format for this invitation. Okay, you can design in any manner that you wished. You add colors at the border, you highlight the headings and underline the some event names. You can highlight that entire discourse. And remember, these minor discourses should be written in a one complete page. You do not split into second page, and don't write only in one single page in half. Okay, half size. You try to expand in one complete paper. You draw a wide margin. You write in the middle of the page in a clear cut manner. Right? You beautify this discourse by adding colors. so that you will get 5 by 5 marks in this discourse. So I hope, my students, you understood the model question paper of English paper 2, and this may help you a lot, for to face the upcoming exams, on 11th, okay, 11th of June, right? So thank you very much for watching this video, and do not forget to share this video with your friends. You share the link to all of your friends, who are in other schools, okay, my dear friends. And this is me, Chandrasekhar CH, the Faculty of English. You can follow me on this social media: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. 10th English Online without spaces. Have a good day, my dear friends. Signing off. Bye bye.